to potentially making a quarterback change going to Jimmy G?
No, poor performance. Coaching started myself, started the coordinator, quarterback, so just bad overall.
No inclination to go to Jimmy?
We'll evaluate everything going forward.
Antonio, with a bye week for the offense to regress, was that shocking to you, or did it have more to do with injuries? What stood out to you?
Yeah. No excuse there. It is shocking. Plenty of time to prepare for opponent. Knew they did nothing new. Just again, poor coaching, poor performance by the players. Starts with myself.
Antonio, when you were a player and on the defensive side, you lost a game like this. How did you combat those feelings in the locker room, maybe of the defense being upset with the offense for not holding up their end?
Well, the good part, we didn't have that. Guys took accountability. Listen, we got to beat the shutout. Get into overtime. Best we can do. 3-point ball game. Yeah, you're frustrated, but at this point, you can't really point yourselves. There's opportunity for us on defense to get off the field on third down. And that's the easy way to go. But as a team, like I tell them, we win together, we lose together. It wasn't a good performance by us overall.
In hindsight, at the end of the first half, any thought about going maybe more aggressive, trying to score some points at the end of the first half?
I thought we did. We in that 2 minute, we moved the ball to last. I think they had the ball at the 10-yard line, so we were backed up. We tried to move it, use timeouts, and then, got one timeout left for 1 second. He was going to take a shot in the end zone. And, again, start with poor coaching, poor execution.
AP Will Ramirez with the Associated Press. Short week. This has to be a tough game to come out of to now prepare for and go in and sort of motivate the guys. Just your thoughts?
No, it's not really hard to motivate. Short-term memory. I told them what we was going to do. Win, lose, or draw. We'll be in the office working tomorrow as coaches, bright and early. Players will be in there right afterwards, and we're moving on to the Chargers. On this one, you got to have a short-term memory. Remember, you got a divisional opponent coming in here at home.
I guess what is the level of concern for Josh Jacobs, especially with the short week in terms of his injury situation?
Tough guy. I mean, I think, we had to look and get with our medical staff on that, but he tried to fight as best he can. Wasn't able to finish. We'll look into that tomorrow.
Guys, raise your hands for questions. We got Mike right back here.
AP, Josh looked like he was injured the whole game. He didn't look like himself. Was that accurate?
He got injured. He got nicked up early on. And I think it got on him. He tried to come back, and he wasn't himself. And, at that point, he was over. It was done with him.
Antonio, going back to the quarterback, was there any inclination during the game to move off of Aiden and turn it over to Jimmy?
No, I think you can look at both teams, how they were looking at it, right? But for us, we were moving the ball. There was opportunities, penalties, turnovers for us to put points on the board. And I just wasn't a quarterback. That's why I said it was an offense. It's easy to point the finger at the quarterback, and obviously, we'll look at that as we go forward. But we knew what we got when we put Aiden at quarterback. It was going to be some ups and downs, and this was not one of our better performances.
You guys all set? Oh, one more. Head up here.
You said everything that we evaluated. Does that include your coordinators? Does that include everybody?
The whole football program. Our whole program. Everybody. Got to win. It ain't good enough. So, got to win.
More guys? Okay, thanks, Coach.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, AP.
Yes.